Hi everyone, welcome back to Abrar channel. Today we are going to see mock exam of Lean Six Sigma part 9 of 10. And this part is all about the analyze phase, more of hypothesis testing, scatter, regression and analyze of variance we are going to discuss. Let's get started with the first question. In this one, all the questions do carry the scenario followed by also result. From the result we are going to select what is the right answer. So therefore in the past videos I might have dwelt in detail how to do in Minitab or Excel. We are not going to cover that portion. Here we are going to cover more of what is the how the interpretation should be done. That's what we are going to do it. So AAA, that is attribute agreement analysis. What's your inference from this very image? It says that the project team was investigating the sanding process in a wood finishing operation. What they did, they just investigated how the inspector 1 and 2 is performing it, right? And then this is the value. Who is better with the expert? When you compare that expert result, who is better? So the right answer, if you say this is appraiser with the standard, is nothing but with the master or expert, we can call it. So here you can see that inspector number one is more accurate. 95 percentage is accurate, right? So that means inspector one is the best compared to inspector two. Inspector two is also fair enough. That is, inspector two has got 90 value as such. Let's go to the next question. And hypothesis, what's your inferences from this image? So if you get this value like 92.3, right, we are gonna accept the null hypothesis. Why? If the value is low, if the p value is low, then the null hypothesis must go, right? So in this case, it is greater than 5 percentage, of course. So now we are accepting the null hypothesis. Let's go to the next question. Scatter diagram, what's your inferences from this image? So there are 20 days it has been taken, and how the soft drink has to do with the foam, right? So there is a correlation. It says that correlation of 90 percentage. That means it's a strong correlation as such. Let's go to the next question. On hypothesis, what's your inferences from this image? You can see that p-value is 0. That means if the p-value is 0 or low or 5% less than 5%, then we are rejecting the null hypothesis. That means what we are concluding is before and after process is having a difference. And this is the data has been given for tax and without tax, and this is the values been given, and here the p value is 0, which is less than alpha, that is 5 percentage. Now we can conclude that it is reject the null hypothesis. If the p value is low, then h naught, that is null hypothesis, must go, right? On hypothesis, what's your inferences from this image? Customer type, the corporate, individual and government, and all three are typically same, so 0. So that means we have got that we are going to reject the null hypothesis. If we are rejecting the null hypothesis, what we are concluding that corporate is different, individual is different and government is different. And this is the one Six Sigma project team is trying to determine if the treatment outcome for a particular illness depend upon the hospital where choose patient underwent treatment. So all these tests been done, chi-square test been done, and the p-value is 0.2 percentage. Again, less than 5 percentage, we are going to reject the null hypothesis. Now what we are concluding is the type of hospital, what they take it, that depend on the patient treatment. If the production supervisor thought that the circuit response time had to do with something type of circuit. This is the three circuits and this is the response time. The p value is 0.7. right? If the p value is zero point 0.7, what we are doing it, we are just accepting the, since it is greater than 0.05, we are accepting the null hypothesis. What we are doing it, we can do it ANOVA, and what we are saying is all these one are different. So that means the production supervisor is correct. The response time is actually is different, and that's what we are saying, accepting the null hypothesis, meaning all the in this particular type circuit 1, circuit 2 and 3 has nothing to do with that response time, because it is zero point 0.7. If the value would have been less, let's say 0.05, then we can reject the null hypothesis, then this statement will hold good. The one last question, and hypothesis, what's your inferences? Again, you're a manager of Ford fast food restaurant. The the cycle time is 5.4, 4.5 minute, and initially that now the sample has been selected 5.1, and the p value is 0.0124. That means it is less than 0.05. That means what we are doing is we are rejecting the null hypothesis. We are congratulating that there is a cycle time is being reduction. So 5.1 to 4.5. So that's it and all about. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you wanted to catch up and take it again, you can do it. And here you will get all the responses and all the values, you will get it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have a wonderful day ahead.